All right, good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good Monday morning. This is just going to be a quick video I like to call as Monday morning shorts, right? Doesn't mean we're wearing shorts. It doesn't mean we're going short on the chart. Just a short video and a reminder to a lot of you newer OTA grads that, you know, basically struggle on Mondays, right? I was the same way. Mondays and Fridays were my Achilles heel. Either I would trade shitty on a Monday and then try to have to play catch up rest of the week, or I would trade shitty on a Friday and then all weekend long um, I'm beating myself over the head due to unnecessary trades, over trading on a Friday, going into the weekend with a hole in my pocket, right? So those are the things we want to stay away from. Quickly on the ES, really nothing for me here to see. Possible areas that I might be interested as a buyer is 42.90, 42.38. That's actually, ironically, where I took my long last week, captured a fair amount of profit there. On the CL, um, we had a nice little rotation here. I would have liked it a little bit lower, obviously, but again, it's Mondays. It's not a day you want to start forcing things. Although in our room, we had a few traders that actually followed their plan and they owned their trades. Uh, they actually took a short and they took a long as well. Um, Again, people in our room, they've developed their own plan of action, their own trade plan. I'm just merely a guy for them on the charts. I'm not here to tell them that they're trading right or they're trading wrong, but obviously if I see something on the charts that they've missed, I make a note of it and I show it to them so it can hopefully go into their journals and they can learn from that. But great couple of trades that took a long and a short. And now, they have the rest of the day to do whatever it is they want to do. Okay, so definitely a good day in our room for a few of our members. At the same time, for me, early in the morning, I stated to them that, I think we're going to go sideways today. For me, there's absolutely nothing here to take. Okay, so again, doesn't mean I'm trading the wrong way. No, because, trading is very subjective, right? So everybody trades differently, and that's fine. So for me, I'm going to sit back, sit on hands today, see where we close, see how we close, and then try to take information from that and start planning Tuesday and the rest of the week. All right. So quickly, a couple of things I want to go over. These are things I used to do early on. So we're just going to hit them bullet points one by one, right? Don't let anyone talk you out of your planned trade. Hence the word planned trade. Okay. Um, we shouldn't take, trades that are developing right in front of our eyes without any sort of edge, right? So for me, a lot of my trades are planned ahead of time. And obviously, if there are clues and my edge starts to prove itself, then I will start stalking along at that current time during regular trading hours. Okay. But for me, like, let's go down to the 15. So right here, just because I see a red candle doesn't mean I'm going to start looking short, right? Out of the blue, right? And here, just because I see a rally-based rally doesn't mean I'm going to go ahead and just take a long here willy-nilly without a plan, without a bigger time frame context. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about as far as taking a planned trade. So one of the key items that happens in our room, we'll get a member come on and they'll say, I'm looking to go long at this level on the ES or the CL. I'm not in the business of telling them, nope, that's a bad level. You shouldn't take it, right? Instead, I'm gonna throw the ball back in the court. I'm gonna say, okay, you tell me why you like that level, technically, not your gut feeling. You tell me why you like that level, and then obviously, I'll advise them, on the charts as well. But again, if you have a plan and you have a planned trade and price comes into your level, make sure you have that edge and you own the trade, you own your stop, and you own your target. Don't let anybody, whether it's on Twitter or anywhere, don't let anybody talk you out of your trade. Okay. That's just my belief, right? When you are in a planned trade, meaning you've already entered your long or your short, don't let anyone talk you into actually exiting the trade based on what they're seeing on the charts. Okay, and again, I've been victim of both many times early on. So here, let's say for example, for the sake of argument, is 2014, and I'm short from 72. Okay, and I'm up. Okay, let's bring it down to 72. So I'm short from 72, and we're up 25 ticks. And I go on Twitter because again, I obviously entered this trade without any sort of edge, without any sort of plan, and I'm just hoping this thing just drops like a rock, right? That's not trading. You know, you have to have an edge to enter your trade, and you also have to have an edge to actually manage your trade. But let's say I went short 72 here, and I go on Twitter, and I want to see what other people's feelings are, because what other people think matters to me, because I don't know any better, right? And some schmo comes on Twitter and says, "Oh, on CL, I see some buying pressure coming in. You know, I think we're gonna make a high. You know, we're gonna make a higher high today by the end of the day." What I used to do, I would take that comment, and what would I do? I would just go ahead and exit my trade at 71.68, because I let someone else influence me, influence my trade, influence my plan. Okay, and none of us should do that. So here, if I'm short 72, the same way, right? Let's write this down. The same way you own your stop, you should also own your target. Okay, win or lose on your terms. Okay, we don't put on trades based on what other people think. We put on trades based on what we see. Everybody looks at the chart differently. Okay, trade like you. Okay, are you a scalper? Are you an intraday trader? Are you a swing trader? Okay, if you're not sure yet, that's going to take time to develop. That, you know, the saying goes, you don't know what you don't know. Okay, so trade like you. If you see someone on Twitter, or you see someone, you know, if you're a member of some sort of trading room and whatnot, if you see someone else making 10 trades in a day and they're scalping and they're making good money, does not mean you should trade like them. Instead, look at how they're trading, how they're setting up their charts, how they're managing their trades, why did they take that level, and if that information makes sense to you, then you can start investigating that kind of trade style. Okay, but again, this goes back to the fact that we cannot focus on the money only. Okay, we have to ask questions. Okay, and it has to make sense to you. Okay, otherwise you cannot trust it. Okay, so these are the things that I would suggest any newer OTA grad or struggling OTA grad to think about these questions, to think about, okay, have I done any of these mistakes? And I guarantee you have. Guaranteed. At least one of these, if not two, if not three. And I've made all of them. I've made all these mistakes, and that's how you learn. Okay, so trade like you. You know, it is what it is. Now here, if I see pricing falling, I'm not going to go down to a tick chart or a 2-minute time frame and start looking for a supply zone just because I see a drop here. Okay, that's not trading with a plan. That's not trading with context. Okay, we'll go up to a daily. What has price actually done? Right? Yeah, we had a nice little rotation back down, but you know, is it still kind of going sideways? Yeah. Same with the ES. Okay, ES is absolutely doing nothing. All right. So again, these are you know, Monday shorts. I don't want to make these videos too long. Any questions? Let me know. Any interest in joining our membership? You know, pay what you can afford. You can private message me through our Twitter or through our website, and we'll go from there. Happy trading.